guys, Chris with Retro Crypt, back with another video. I'm gonna jump into a game that I started playing a few days ago called CHASM. It's Metroidvania. Let's look up a couple things. Let me get situated before I start talking. Probably a good idea. Right. Yeah, there we go. So, get a little background on the game. Switch game. So, single player procedurally generated action adventure platformer, released in 2018. So it's a little old, but it went on sale in the eShop, and it's been on my list for a while. I bought it for $4.99, and it's really good so far. I like it a lot. I've never heard of the developer BITKID, but yeah, they got some other games out as well that look pretty cool. A lot of retro stylized graphics and things like that, so that's what initially grabbed me. And it's a Metroidvania, and there's some light roguelite elements, so if you don't save and you die and you go back, some of the things are changed, which is pretty cool. I like roguelites, but sometimes they can get on my nerves a little bit. So earlier I was stuck and I had to find this area. So this is called the Gardens, for obvious reasons. Haha. So what do we got? Nothing. So it's, typical action RPG elements. You got your equipment. So Y is one hand, so that's your main weapon. A is another hand, that's your sub weapon. Then head, body, accessory. Then you got your stats on the left. Inventory, typical stuff. You get crafting items. It doesn't go too insane with the crafting, which is good, because I really don't like getting bogged down with item crafting. Like in Fallout 4, the item crafting was insane. It was just too much for me. So, and then you get your food items that replenish health, journal. I don't really pay attention to that. Artifacts. Spike gloves to grab ledges, shin guards to slide. So I'm assuming at some point I'm going to get a much needed double jump. Got the lantern. Lights up places. And that sound effect, that reminds me of Legends Zelda, A Link to the Past. So it's got a very Super Nintendo look to it. Obviously, I love that. Super Nintendo is my favorite system. That's that and PS2. So these guys are tough to avoid. You son of a bitch. Also, I definitely get I play a little worse when I'm streaming. 1 second. Yeah, I just want to make sure I was recording this, because I'm going to post this up to YouTube in a little while. There you go. Alright. So I'm just going to go back and refill my health. Really love the colors in this game. Color grading is awesome. The reds, the purples, and the pixel art is beautiful. Like, look at how pixelated he looks. People would think that's like me down in the game or something like that, but no, it's... Pixel art is a very beautiful thing to me, and it's... I wouldn't say it's hard to get right, but when it's right, it's like really spot on. I've established a few different times that nostalgia is a very powerful thing, so like, whoop. When a game like nails nostalgia, it just feels really good. Kind of reminds us of what we really used to love about these games. The combat is very dodge, hit, counter hit driven, which I'm not doing too great at right now. Bro, I need to be like a split second faster. There you go. The animations, the death animations of the enemies is cool. Now, I've been playing this for a while. This is by no means the beginning of the game. This is probably the fourth. Yeah, it's the fourth area that I've been in so far. There's a main hub. Maybe I should just go back there. Probably shouldn't use. Nah. Yeah, I'm not gonna use it. I wanted to show you the hub area. It's basically like you go back to the town and you could talk to people. You could buy supplies, have the forger make weapons for you. But I only got one more work scroll until I find a new one. I'm trying to like time this, but apparently I suck. You suck indeed. Game over. So yeah, it just brings you back to the title screen. There's an arcade mode, one chance a day to earn a high score for the new leaderboard. I don't know if anybody even uses this anymore. Challenge? Anything? Nah, screw it. Let's start a new game, why not? I'll just start a new game for the purpose of showing you. I usually don't play on the TV. I don't play my Switch on the TV. I play it handheld, so I feel like I have a lot more control over what I'm doing. So you start off as this very on brand for these games. You're the kind of like underachieving, little guy. not necessarily underachieving, but you're just a little dude that needs to get stronger. You know, you start off as kind of this weak little guy. And you're not really ready for the task at hand, but something thrusts you into it, and you just have to rise to the occasion. Just like Link. You're throwing dice. No bueno. If you ask me, the Commander's force eats better than we do. Well, nobody asked you. Reminds me of Door Kickers. The graphics. Small-bodied tower. Here called Carthage. This morning I received an urgent letter from the town's mayor. He reports that the miners were attacked by a wild beast while working deep in the mines. It's nice to kind of go back to the beginning, actually, and because once you're down in the mine, you don't really, you just get so wrapped up in exploring and finding new weapons and stuff. So you don't really realize that there's an actual objective that you have to meet. Let me get a bless you. The older I get, the more I hate reading in video games. I don't want to read any lengthy dialogue. I just want to play the game. I love reading books, but in the game, I don't want to sit here and read. So you're gonna give me typical piece of shit sword to start off with. Like, why couldn't you give me a fucking axe or something? It's the same in every game. But if you had the most powerful weapon to start with, then where's the challenge, right? Can we skip this? No skipping allowed. Probably should have changed the streaming information on Twitch. I'm not playing Castlevania 4 right now. It's okay. If anybody pops in, they'll realize. This is Carthus, established 672. Yeah, so this is the hub area. When you start rescuing people, like there's a blacksmith, there's a mage that sells you things, the tavern. Okay, that's the mine. We gotta go to this house. And we'll recruit just for now. A new vein of ore. Trying to find a new vein, my brother. Alright. So now we get to go and venture. And we get to see why this is called CHASM. It's a unique system that they've come up with. Once I run into it, I can show you. There's like a main area. There's like I wouldn't say a portal, but a main door. And then there'll be like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. On each side there's a main portal, and then 3, and then 3, and each door brings you to a different part of the area that you're in. Hey guy. Next level 70. Yeah, we're up at a low lead. Level 1 right now. My other file that I was on, I was pretty much just one-hitting everything at this point. Sucks to go back to the beginning, but it's fun at the same time. It's reminds you of the challenge and things that you've overcome along the way. And who knows, I might even find some areas that I was looking for. Because I got to a certain point on my other file, and I was like, I don't know where I go now. Like when I found the garden area that I was first on when I started this video. I was stuck before that, and then I was just running around. I was about to start a new file anyway, and then I found that. So, who knows, I might find something new in here as well. Level up. I guess it's like Jesus. Or maybe the saint of this timeline or whatever. Overall, I really like this game. Doesn't have like a strong storyline, I would say, but the pixel art graphics are really made a really great impression on me. The character's fun. It's fun to play. Let's just put it that way. It doesn't have like the most in-depth storyline. It doesn't have an iconic character or anything. But I do enjoy it a lot, actually. A lot of people would say that's a fault, that it doesn't have like this really robust, this character who's, but I kind of like it that he's understated and doesn't speak. It reminds me of Link. I guess since it's been done to death, it's kind of like, oh, this again. But for me, I have pretty, I don't want to say low expectations, but I have reasonable expectations. If the game is fun and it looks phenomenal like this, I'm going to be stuck playing it. Oh yeah, definitely. Hold on, where is this? Let me because I don't think I found this area in the other don't think I found that area in my other save file. See? Finding shit. The animations on these things is so cool. And the lantern in the background. Again, I think that's what really hooks me. Is just all the attention to detail that went into this. Got an ogre that doesn't do anything except for that one strike. Whoa! Oh, I lied. Fooled me. Fuck you. So this is the explorer guy, Basden. Thank you for your assistance. I am Professor Basden of Gildine Academy of Science. I first arrived in Carthus nearly a year ago, searching for remnants of King Charles' caravan. While staying in town, I learned of the ancient paintings throughout these caverns. To my astonishment, they were made by an undiscovered tribe that lived here nearly 1,000 years ago. I named them the Ladori after these mountains and began to devote all my time to researching them. They're very interesting people, but their sudden disappearance is what captured my curiosity. My work was going swimmingly until something sneaked up on me and knocked me out. I believe we have a common interest in finding out why people, both ancient and modern, keep disappearing here. These miners were last blasting on the bottom floor, so we should begin our investigation there. Alright, let's go. It must have sucked living back in these times where it was just like, yeah, you could get killed and eaten by something in a cave, but duty calls. Alright, so this is what I was talking about before. Yes, you open the one door and that brings you to this kind of another central hub. This is like a quick travel location, fast travel, but it opens up in due time. You gotta unlock it. I forget how to unlock it, but all the other doors are closed. You have to find an opening, a way to open them. So we dynamite that part, and then where? Okay, we gotta go this way. Two rooms to the left. And down we go. Uh-oh, not that far. I forget what the item is called. It's a glove that lets you grab ledges. I'm sure there's important shit to read in there, but again, it's like not the strongest storyline. Which I feel like they were just like, yeah, we'll throw this in just for narrative purposes, so it's not just you running around in a dungeon the whole time, which I don't think is a bad thing at all. Like if you didn't have the manual for Metroid, you would have no idea what the game is about, and I would still play it. The first one, I mean. It's just exploration. Like what gives you that drive to keep going is what am I gonna find next? I think these are one hits. Yeah, let me kill you guys. I don't think. Oh wow. I don't like this weapon because it's really short range, but it is stronger. What the? Yeah, I don't like it. It's throwing me off. I don't like this. I don't like short range weapons. Only in a video game can you get attacked by a troll and then you get healed by eating grapes. I love grapes, but if there's a piece of my flesh missing, I don't think grapes is going to help me. But you never know. We can put that to, put it to the test. And let me replenish my energy real quick. Because even at this low level, I'm still getting my shit rocked by things that I shouldn't be. Yeah, this is an area, I'm assuming at a certain point you get bombs. I didn't even get to the bombs in my my other playthrough yet. So I gotta be mindful to remember that area when I finally do come across the bombs to go and bomb that thing. So this game is 8 years old already? That's crazy to think because it's a really beautiful game. It's really, really well made. I mean, there's games that are a lot older than 8 that are beautiful and well made too, but I don't know. I feel like in this day and age, 8 years between, you know, when a game releases and when you actually discover it is, I feel like it's a huge amount of time. If that makes sense. Arena. Mage. Okay, so we rescued the mage. Real quick. Excuse me. Alright. Probably should look at the map, no? Yeah. Is that dark area again? No, it's warp scroll. Fucking blobs, man. We didn't take any time on the music. Music's beautiful too. BITKID knocked it out of the park with this game. I'm very, very, very happy with my purchase. Boy. Let's see where we at. It's a bit grindy, but I mean, obviously it doesn't matter because I keep coming back to it. At this point, if I get annoyed at a game, I just stop playing it, and I just friggin' put it in cloud storage because, or I'll just go and then, yeah, after I do that, I'll just go and play a game that I've been playing for the last 30 years, because I don't, playing an annoying game is like, to me, is like doing math or something. It's like, why am I doing this? Like doing math when I graduated, you know, how many years ago? So essentially, I'm just trying to say that it feels like work. That makes my friggin' brain hurt. Games are supposed to be fun. They're not supposed to be feeling like work. And if it feels like work, I'm just not gonna play it. Oh man. It's tedious, but it doesn't feel like work, if that makes sense. Yeah, I don't really remember what I did before. Yeah, why not save? Can't hurt. I'm not speedrunning or anything. Maybe this is telling me that to go back to town. Too expensive for me. I think I gotta go. Yeah, maybe in here. Ah, here we go. Dog's going crazy. Don't mind her. Turn around, cunt. I almost instinctively went to check the map. And this is the first I've been in this area. That's one thing about Metroidvanias, it's like, at least for me, I check the map like 400 times every time I play it. Just keep going back to the map, back to the map, back to the map. Like Blasphemous, I would spend most of my time looking at the map. Ugh, what am I doing here? Oh. Ooh, I'm about to start fucking y'all up. I didn't get this weapon the last time. Slow as shit. Yeah, this weapon is ass cheeks. Powerful, but damn if it's not slow. Yeah, I think I'm gonna... It's fun to use, but... you need, especially when you're very weak physically in these games, the first weapon you need, it needs to be good range and fast, so you can keep enemies away. Then as you get stronger, then you could kind of afford to get in close and take some damage. Yep, like so. Fucking ball sack. Forgot I don't have the ledge grabbing glove. Boring. Shouldn't say it's boring. Developers went great lengths to develop the story. I don't want to disrespect it like that. That's the game in a nutshell. I mean, you pretty much just go to different areas. You find things and that unlock new skills and abilities, which you use to get to new areas. Typical classic Castlevania fare. And probably gotta dip because I gotta go do the laundry. Fun stuff. Gotta go. I don't think you want to watch that. So, if you enjoy the video, like, share, subscribe, all that good shit. Oh yeah, see here's a different area. A door to... And then it brings you back here. So it's like this in every level. I guess you could call it a level or an area, whatever you want to call it. It just brings you back to this central area. It's like this in each one. And yeah, so yeah, if you enjoy the video, let me know. Shout out to, sure I'm saying it right, it's BITKID, right? Yeah, BITKID. Thank you, BITKID. Awesome game, I like it. Other games that BITKID made. Take Arms, 48 Chambers. That's all I'm seeing right now. The website isn't really working. I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi or the actual site. But yeah, good game. I'm happy with it. It was definitely worth $5 on the Switch eShop. I highly recommend it. Reminds me of, you know, old Zelda, Metroid. It's very cool. And I'll see you guys next time.